Omaha's news leader, chronicling the stories and people making a difference in our community. This is KETV Newswatch 7's Chronicle.
Life looks a lot different right now, but amid all the uncertainty, our community has persevered, showing strength and kindness. Good morning and welcome to Chronicle. I'm Julie Cornell. Thankfully, many people are following the social distancing guidelines set by Governor Ricketts and Governor Reynolds, but they aren't letting that distance detach them from their community. Today on Chronicle, we're going to take a look at the people and how they're supporting health professionals, local businesses, and each other during this difficult time. And we start here in Omaha, where hospitals are feeling the impact of the medical supply shortage. Well, now a group of Creighton students are stepping in to help those on the front lines. Here's KETV Newswatch 7's Delon Dillard.
The mission to raise medical supplies is a bit more personal for these Creighton students.
That they're unopened, unused. So
These med students know the fight they'll face once they graduate.
it's definitely been a very scary time, knowing that we would be going right into the front lines, but it's also really inspiring. We'll be donating.
Adrian Pyle urges the public to donate protective equipment like masks and gloves, critical supplies during this crisis.
It's very imperative that people in the public understand that we're only as safe as our medical professionals are. So if we can get anything in the community that people either have access to or have bought previously and then they would like to donate, we're trying to facilitate that process.
We caught people pulling up, donating, and driving off, including this Westside School District employee donating a trunk full of disinfectant wipes.
That is so generous of you.
These actually are donated by parents at the beginning of the year for the classroom use, but we're not in the class now. So they're just sitting there. So we thought the best thing we could do was pass them on where they could do the most good.
As these students work to make a difference, Governor Pete Ricketts says they're working to do the same for Nebraska's caregivers.
We have told all the folks out there, whether you're a hospital or an emergency service provider or a law enforcement official, go out and try to acquire it on your own. But we at the state are working to acquire this. We've got purchase orders in. We're expecting some deliveries hopefully this week.
Reporting in Omaha, Delon Dillard, KETV Newswatch 7.
And it's not just med students supporting hospital workers. Omaha quilters are stepping up. 6 women banded together to make thousands of masks. KETV Newswatch 7's Emily Tenser has more on the volunteer effort.
Fold, cut, pack, repeat. Those are the steps followed throughout the day until there's enough fabric to make 13,000 masks.
Quilters love to give back. They love to help out in any way they can.
6 volunteers from AccuQuilt and Celtic Quilter are working with the Infectious Diseases Department at Methodist Hospital to combat the N95 mask shortage. The hospital supplied the fabric, and AccuQuilt supplied the fabric cutters.
They originally thought it was going to take at least through the rest of the week to get all the fabric cut and be able to distribute the kits out to local sewers, and we're going to have it done by the end of the day.
The quilters cut 25 rectangles for each kit. Each rectangle fits the correct dimension to create a face mask. Once everything is packaged, local sewers will add elastic to complete the mask.
And quilters are going to stitch on the top and the bottom, and then we're going to stitch on the sides and kind of fold it over, and that's where the elastic is going to go.
Celtic Quilter owner Judy Fletcher says lately the quilting business is slow, and she's happy her time and space helps out.
We usually have a full classroom over there. The classroom is empty, so this is a great way to fill the classroom.
The women say this is the perfect way to lend a hand because it's in a quilter's nature to put love and hard work into every piece of fabric.
We knew these were going to help and actually be used, and that's what everybody wants to spend their time doing.
In Omaha, Emily Tenser, KETV Newswatch 7.
Helping out. And those on the medical front lines are our heroes in this crisis. As they work longer hours to treat those who are sick, who's watching out for them? Well, a special program is set up to do things for them like walk their dogs. KETV Newswatch 7's Lauren Robinson has the story.
Fluffy playdates with Tucker and Toby.
Here, let's walk this way.
All in the name of helping in the fight against COVID-19.
When I know that my dogs are well taken care of, I know that I can do my job and I don't have to worry about them.
These dogs are being taken care of thanks to a student-run volunteer program to help out the doctors who are spending their time helping the sick. Here at the University of Nebraska Medical Center, med students pair up with doctors, pitching in by doing things like taking care of their dogs, running their errands, and even in-home babysitting.
It's been a big strain not only to work, but to have to take care of, I have animals, so taking care of my dogs. But it's been really nice to know that I have people that can help out while I'm working.
Organizers say they were able to get the program up and running within a couple of days. They now have over 170 volunteers, calling it an overwhelming interest of students, willing to help out in any way they can.
Across the country, students are being pulled out of the hospitals and the clinics to try to limit patient exposure and limit personal protective equipment use. And our students are no different, and across the country, students are anxious to be able to help.
Now, the group is also looking for select personal protective equipment items. And for a list of everything they're looking for and how to get it to them, you can visit their website at unmccorps.org. We'll also have that link on KETV.com. Reporting from UNMC, Lauren Robinson, KETV Newswatch 7.
Well, a wife and daughter are adding some color to sidewalks, thanking hospital staff, nurses, and doctors for caring for their husband and father. KETV Newswatch 7's Molly Bernard reports.
Be the cause of kindness. That mask makes you beautiful. These words and more line the sidewalk near CUMC Bergen Mercy.
I know everyone's having a really tough time and it's really stressful with everything, but I just thought it'd be fun.
Maddie Dopp's father does not have COVID-19, but he has been at CHI for more than 75 days. Her mom, Jenny, says the chalk art is a way of showing their gratitude.
And we just love the staff and we love the nurses, and we felt like we wanted to do something kind of to make them smile. And
it's working. She says nurses, doctors, and other staff members are sharing pictures of their colorful creations on social media. Nurses now thanking Jenny and Maddie with social distancing.
They're smiling at us. We got some little side air hugs.
Jenny says the staff goes above and beyond to take care of her husband every day.
From the people that we walk in and see first thing to the people who take care of my husband every day, there's just not a better place that we could be right now.
And the colorful words help even more on gray days like this.
Bright colors are fun to see because it's been dreary out the last couple of days. And
at CUMC Bergen Mercy, Molly Bernard, KETV Newswatch 7.
Lots of love. Still ahead, the need for supplies, it continues to grow. We'll have more on the volunteers and businesses working to keep their community fed. First, though, a look at this. A Council Bluffs couple introduced their newest bundle of joy to their family through the window. Thanks to a pair of binoculars, baby Kingston's siblings and grandparents got to see him. We're told everybody's healthy. Stay with us.